Hello all, it is now that time for you to hear what flows through my mind, guided from above with messages of love. Ready to go? Welcome to Ruby's Mindful Tarot. Hello everyone, hope you've been well. Today's reading is for those who may be struggling with their mental health. So I've written here, guidance to maintain a healthy mental well-being. That's the focus of this reading. There's 4 groups already, and I did start channeling some messages or themes per group. So I'll go through that in a moment, and then if any group is resonating with you already, then that could be your group. As usual, you may choose or be drawn to one particular group, 2, 3, or all 4. That's absolutely fine, there's no strict rules. Before we begin, we'll do 4 mindful breaths, and then we'll start from there. You can place a hand on your chest, your stomach, wherever you feel guided to place your hands on your body or just in your lap. Okay, so when you're ready, you can take a gentle inhale through your nose and then exhaling slowly and calmly through your mouth. Releasing any stress, any anxiety, any panic, letting that go. And again, breathing in. And then breathing out. 2 more times. Once more. Perfect. Okay, so like I said, there's 4 groups. Just put this here. The first group, number 1, is purple or amethyst. I'll say it now. Okay, so what I was channeling for the first group was visions and then reality. So maybe some of you are having like psychic dreams or having a lot of deja vu moments or feelings, and that might be stressing you. But yeah, that's what I channeled so far for the first group, visions and then reality. So as in those visions are becoming reality or something to do with that. Group number 2, light blue, blue lace agate. So with this group, I sensed a disconnect with words and thoughts. So perhaps thoughts that are coming to your mind that you're wanting to communicate, you're maybe using words that don't express your thoughts fully or something like that. We'll get into it later, but I did sense a disconnect with words and thoughts. And then group number 3, which is malachite. With this one, I just sensed perseverance and also therapy. So maybe if some of you are in therapy or considering it, this could be your group. Yeah, but perseverance, like persistence with maintaining your mental well-being. That's the energy from this one. It's quite strong as well. And then group number 4, white feather. With this one, I channeled difficulty with understanding and possibly where to fit in as well. So you might be struggling to fit in or to find your kind of group, something like that. But yeah, difficulty with understanding and where to fit in. And that's white feather. Okay, so those are the 4 groups. If one of those or 2 or 3 or 4 of those groups kind of connected with you, then that could be your group. Just take a few more moments to kind of get the vibe from those groups and see if one is calling you. Okay, right, we'll start with the first group. So this one is Amethyst. I'll just move these slightly here. Purple group, purple group, purple group. Okay, so this is you. Okay. Okay, we'll start here. So this is the Earthcraft Oracle. We'll see what messages are coming for you. Again, the energy of this video, the intention is to provide you with guidance to maintain a healthy mental well-being. So again, for this group, I did channel visions and then reality, so something in connection to that. Possibly psychic dreams, deja vu moments, deja vu type of feelings. If something feels familiar, like you've seen this before in a vision, daydreaming potentially. Yeah. Oh, I feel like all of these are for you. Okay, I feel to do something slightly different. I'm sensing to just do the cards deck by deck rather than how I usually do it. So I'll just go along with what I'm sensing. Okay, so as you saw, I felt called to just flip this one over, so I'll start here. This is number 23, River Woman. The colour she's wearing, the kind of shawl, is purple, so that's lovely. I've got purples and pinks. River Woman. Straight away I'm kind of seeing that obviously her eyes are closed, and when your eyes are closed you're more able to connect within, but in connection to what I sensed for you already, visions. So her eyes are closed, she's using her inner vision or connecting with her inner vision whilst doing something practical. Okay, we'll go through the cards and I'll channel afterwards. I'm sensing a lot of things for you already. Got number 33, Spirit of the West. Got quite a lot of connection with water, and both colours are kind of purple, blues. Yeah, purple, blues, water. Okay, this one. We've got number 14. We've got ivy. Beautiful green colours here. Ivy. Protection, I'm hearing. Like a lot of you might have a wall up, wanting to protect your energy, which is great. Okay, we have number 42, Wild Winds. Again, her eyes are closed. Number 40, Transform with Raven. Lovely. Again, purples and blues. Perfect again, purple and blue. We've got Spiritual Journey. And we have Spirit of the East, which is interesting because you've got Spirit of the West. Okay, right, with this I'm going to read a few of the messages from the book. Before I do that, let me see what I'm channeling first, and then we'll go from there. Straight away, I don't know how this relates to you, but I heard using your powers for good. Take that however that means for you, but I did hear that as a message to give to you. Using your powers for good, or to use your powers for good. So a lot of this group, you may have a strong psychic gift or a certain skill, a certain ability that a lot of others around you don't have or aren't connected with. If that's the case, I feel you're being called to kind of nourish and develop and protect that gift of yours, that psychic advanced gift that you have, that you're aware of. Kind of protect that, nurture that, and use it to help others in some way. Even if it's just one other person, I'm hearing. That's helpful and that's useful for you on your spiritual journey that you're on. I'm also hearing to say don't be afraid. So if some of you are having quite intense dreams or intense visions, like in the daytime, whatever that is, don't be afraid. This is part of your spiritual journey as well. Try to understand those visions, so in any way possible, so maybe through writing down and then seeing patterns in all the visions that you're having, and then there could be answers there for you to help you in your day-to-day life or to help someone else. But don't be afraid. That's the main message I'm getting from this card for you. The visions, the dreams, don't be afraid. They're not there to hurt you. They're not there to scare you away from your spiritual journey. If anything, they're there to kind of motivate you and move you towards and ongoing within your spiritual journey. Connect with water. So maybe that could be part of a spiritual practice that you do, or water can help you kind of understand your visions a bit more. So maybe having nice bath times, or any other spiritual rituals that you do, connecting with water in some way, I feel that's helpful for you. And making things a reality, I'm hearing to say. Like what I mentioned before about visions and then reality. For some of you, you may be struggling with manifesting things. So maybe in the past you've been very successful in manifesting things that you've wanted for yourself. So by starting off with a vision, so like a vision board or just a mental image in your mind, and then in time with hard work, etc., that then manifests, but maybe recently that hasn't been happening. If so, continue. Just continue, persevere with it. But yeah, connect with water. Connect with water, don't be afraid. Protect, nurture, nourish your gift that you have and use it for good. For those of you who haven't been able to manifest a vision that you've been wanting to manifest, there's a reason behind it. It may be difficult to understand that right now, but there is a reason for why something you want hasn't manifested yet. Perhaps it's because it may not be good for your spiritual journey, although to you it may seem harmless and something that would bring you joy. For whatever reason, perhaps one of the reasons why it hasn't manifested is because it may derail you away from the spiritual journey that you've been assigned to. Okay. I'll read some messages from here now. I'll start with Spirit of the West, number 33. The Spirit of the West is connected to perfect. The Spirit of the West is connected to the element of water and initiates you to the energy of sensitivity, nurturing, feeling, rest, and self-care. It comes to you during times of stress, overwhelm, burnout, and a deep need to repair and rejuvenate. Darkness and solitude are too often associated with the unknown and loneliness, but there is also a protective quality to these energies. In the depths of the soul, there is no expectation to do anything other than to just be and receive what is available to you. You have pulled this card because you need to slow down and nourish your spirit. You must regather your strength and have compassion for yourself and all that you do. You deserve the right to seek solitude and time for yourself. You are owed this time to slip into the realm of your spirit for inner guidance and support. The rest of the world can wait until you have enough fuel to be its warrior again. Amazing. Okay, number 40, transform with Raven. Raven is a symbol of transcendence and a need for a new perspective. Intelligent and able to quickly adapt to changing circumstances, these black birds see potential where others may see only uselessness. If you are in need of resources and unable to see how you can make a situation or project work, Raven is here to tell you that you have more available to you than you know. Raven thinks outside the box, asking, where can I shift my consciousness to help me solve this problem? Instead of going through, it is possible to go around, below, or above my challenge. Instead of going through, is it possible to go around, below, or above my challenge? Is there something I already have that can be reinvented and used for a different purpose to help me now? Additionally, this card reminds you that being resourceful doesn't mean you have all the answers. There is strength and guidance in asking for guidance from other people and from Mother Earth when you don't know what comes next. And Spirit of the East, number 30. Okay. This card may come to a reading when your situation requires self-awareness and reflection. What can you learn from your situation? How have your emotions affected your perspective? And are there any truths you may have omitted to sway things in your favor? Be honest with yourself and with others. Being open and truthful is the best way to resolve your situation. Okay, beautiful. Going on to signs of the times, we'll see what other messages are there for you. Okay, you have one card. It is number 21, recycle, recover. Interesting. It's time to recover. Don't stress. Be the energy that you have. Work with it in a very intentional way, I'm feeling to say. Old to new, I'm hearing. So maybe if you've done something one particular way over and over again and it's not working, use that energy and apply it somewhere else, from old to new, to something new, so it can work again, or so it can move more freely. I feel there's more with this. Give me a moment. Go here. We've got joy and destiny. Beautiful, beautiful. Got number 14 again, so maybe that's a spirit number that's been calling you. Number 14, hibiscus, joy. And then echinacea, number 30, destiny. Got 30 here as well. So maybe some numbers is, we've got quite a few 4s and 3s. Yeah, 4s, 3s, maybe 14, 30, or just the numbers 3 and 4s. Okay, give me a moment. I feel there's an extra message here for you. Some of you, like I said, some of you who are feeling quite scared about the visions that you've been having, or deja vu moments, that is kind of stripping away your joy in life. And I feel that you need to, and take your time with this, everyone's different, but maybe recycle that energy of fear and afraidness into curiosity. Turn that into, yeah, I think that's the best word. So moving from feeling fearful and afraid to curiosity. That will help recycle that energy to allow you to move more willingly and freely towards your destiny along your spiritual journey. Okay, group number 1, we'll end on some affirmation cards. So again, this is guidance to maintain a healthy mental well-being. Okay, that's your card. So, group number 1, Amethyst, you have, I am not restricted by limiting beliefs. Your affirmation, I am gentle, kind and comforting to my inner child as we uncover and release the old negative messages from family and society. So perhaps this vision, or these visions, or these particular dreams may be something you've had since childhood, and you might have been struggling with it for a long time. You may have told a family member or society, so friends or colleagues, whoever, and they may have sent kind of negative energy towards you, or a lack of understanding, lack of compassion towards you. So that could be another situation that you've gone through. But yeah, I'll read this again. So, I am not restricted by limiting beliefs. I am gentle, kind, and comforting to my inner child as we uncover and release the old negative messages from family and society. Okay, those are all your messages. Group number 1, quite a lot, but I feel that it's very positive. You're a wonderful group. Let me know if any of that made sense for you. And of course, within this group, because there are many people who will be watching this, many different people, so take what messages make sense for you. And you will know because it will connect with you. Okay. Water, I feel called to say that again. Connect with water and develop your gift. Silently, I feel called to say. So maybe don't share this gift with everyone, or just be very, if you are going to share this gift with someone or your experiences with somebody, choose very carefully. If not, then I do feel it would be best to keep this to yourself whilst you develop and nurture and protect it. And again, using it for good, in whatever way that means for you. Okay, I just feel called to show you this card again. River Woman number 23. Destiny. I also feel called to say, as I'm holding it like this, you can see that woman there with her eyes closed. This gift of yours, or these visions, for some of you may be the beginning of something greater psychically, meaning maybe you're on the path towards clairvoyance, which is a particular psychic skill or psychic gift where you can maybe see colours, see spirits, see something that others can't see, in order to help the community in some way. So whether it's becoming a medium where you can see and communicate with spirits, or perhaps through like colour therapy where you can visually see someone's aura and their colours and you can help in that healing way. Yeah, be open to where these visions could possibly take you. But take your time, develop it in your own way, be gentle with yourself, be kind with yourself, protect yourself, definitely protect yourself in your third eye in particular. If you've got amethyst, you can connect with that crystal. I also sensed to mention that amethyst, in my opinion, is good for pain as well. So if some of you are also suffering with some pain anywhere, this is a good crystal to kind of connect with in that way. Yeah, okay, that's you. Group number 1, amethyst. Beautiful. Okay, I feel a bit hot. Okay, we're moving on to group number 2. This is light blue energy now, so blue lace agate. Okay. I actually feel called to blow out my candle, so I'll do that now. Okay. It's light in the air, I'm feeling called to say. Bring some lightness. Okay. So, group number 2, blue lace agate. Again, what I sensed for you was a disconnect with words and thoughts. So we'll see where this goes. Okay, I feel called to go here, which is the animal oracle deck for you. So again, the energy of this reading, the intention is to bring guidance to you in helping to maintain a healthy mental well-being for you. I feel that was very wordy. Let me say that again. The intention of this is to give guidance to maintain a healthy mental well-being for you. The fact that I kind of messed up on my words just now, I feel confirms what I sensed for this group. That disconnect with words and thoughts, like not being able to properly communicate what you're thinking to say. Okay. I'm hearing at work, so perhaps that's a common thing that you're experiencing in the workplace, not being able to communicate effectively. So maybe some of you have a profession in communication, or whether that's communicating with customers, clients, in meetings, group projects. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Like that's finished. Some of you might feel a bit all over the place, like how that just went all over there. Okay, let's see. I'll go here for you. So again, group number 2, blue lace agates. I feel you've got quite a few cards, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, that's it. Okay, it's one of those 3. Ooh, okay, we've got your cards. We'll start with the animal one. Okay, so the one that flipped over by itself first was number 59, starfish spirit, open to infinite possibility. We also have number 66, white raven spirit, trust in the magic. Ooh, we have dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. And you can see the color of that dragonfly, blue. And then we have number 2, antelope spirit, life is speeding up. Straight away I'm hearing chasing your words from this. So quite a lot of you, some of you in this group, it may be the other way around. You're saying more than, like, the speed of you talking is outrunning your thought process. That could be a possibility for some of you here as well. And like you're trying, your thoughts are trying to catch up with your words, which is what I'm experiencing now as I'm communicating this to you. So that's confirmation. Okay, we'll go over here. This is the Green Witch Oracle. We have number 10, ritual, sweet corn, earth energy. Straight away, earth energy is slow, it's calm, it's together. I'm even hearing to say it's together, it's slow, it's calm, it's intentional. Keyword, earth is intentional. Just like in a garden when you're growing your plants or your fruit or your vegetables, the earth, the spirit of the earth, knows what it's wanting to do. So in your case, knows what you're wanting to say. It's intentional. That's important. I feel that's relevant, how this earth energy came, or I felt called to bring this out just after the antelope, or to hold it together anyway. So to kind of slow down. I feel for you it will be useful to do mindful meditations. So those deep breathing exercises like we did in the beginning, that will help you to connect your kind of thoughts with your words. Your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, to your throat chakra. It will help with that connection. So that could be a ritual for you to do. So a nice, gentle, very easy, nothing stressful, just gentle breathing exercises to help slow your mind down if it is the case where your thoughts are running kind of crazy, running fast, 1,000 miles a minute. Just slow down, take a moment, breathe. If you like incense, you could put that on. And just breathe, slow down, slow your mind down. Know what you want to say, be intentional, and then communicate it. I feel called to highlight the word truth in this one. So along with what I just said, also make sure you're communicating your truth as well. What's true for you? What truth do you want to express? Okay. We'll go here. We have number 45, Mandrake, sensuality. Perfect. Visually from this, I hope you can see. So we've got, can you see? Okay, so we've got like a woman here, and her body is like roots in the soil. And then her head, so well, from her throat upwards is the mandrake, so like a flower with leaves, flowers, buds. That to me is a visual representation of what I mentioned about being intentional and how the earth is slow, knows what it wants to do, knows what it wants to say. And that is a visual representation to me for you. So how this flower is at the mind and throat area. Okay, I want to communicate this properly. Give me a moment. This flower took a long time to grow. It was intentional. And there's clearly a connection with the thought process behind this. So yeah, I just feel it's a visual representation of you taking your time, breathing, being clear about what you want to say, what truth you want to communicate, and then communicating that. Beautiful. Okay, and then we have number 25, Sacred Temple. Beautiful card. Sacred Temple. From this, again, visually, I'm seeing the fact that her eyes are closed and she's in this kind of sacred temple prayer area or spiritual area. Again, it's like her intention is to connect her thoughts with her words. Like she's being still, she's being quiet, she's listening to her body, her breath. She's opening her mind to any communications that are coming before she decides to communicate what she wants to communicate. So I'm seeing that for you as well. And that her third eye chakra, if you can see, there's a blue pendant there. Nice. So again, I see this as visual representation. Blue, of course, is connected to throat chakra, all about expression and truths. And the fact that that's on her head, so her third eye area in particular, again, it's just confirmation of that connection with your thoughts at your head, and then communicating that out. Ooh, okay. Give me a moment. I feel I might read the books for some, in case there's extra messages for you. Let's see. Some of you might have a headache from, like, right, I'm definitely channeling what you might be going through, because I'm not usually like this. But yeah, some of you whose thoughts outrun your words, or vice versa, so your words are outrunning your thought process, that disconnect may be giving quite a few of you a headache. So that just came through. Okay, I feel to read the books for these two, and even this one as well. Okay, I'll start with this one. Okay, I'll read this bit. So, this is number 25, Sacred Temple, and this is from the Earthcraft Oracle deck. As you care for your physical form, silence your inner critic, the voice that compares your body to others and puts you down, and speak to yourself as if you are the powerful goddess capable of moving mountains. I'll say that again. As you care for your physical form, silence your inner critic, the voice that compares your body to others and puts you down. And instead, speak to yourself as if you are the powerful goddess, capable of moving mountains. Know that you are worthy of reverence and of care, and your value is intrinsic. Honor the beauty in every curve, the strength in every scar, and the worthiness inside with your words and thoughts. Wow, perfect. Share yourself only with those who will do the same. I'm going to read that again, that last part. That's perfect. Can't believe that said the two words that I channeled for you the most about words and thoughts. Okay. I'll read it all again actually. I feel this is important. As you care for your physical form, silence your inner critic, the voice that compares your body to others and puts you down, and instead speak to yourself as if you are the powerful goddess capable of moving mountains. Know that you are worthy of reverence and of care. Your value is intrinsic. Honor the beauty in every curve, the strength in every scar, and the worthiness inside with your words and thoughts. Share yourself only with those who will do the same. Ooh, that's interesting. So that's brought up another mini topic within this section, or within your reading. So perhaps some of you may be, what's the word? Speaking negatively about yourself, putting yourself down perhaps with your words and with your thoughts. So that could be a possibility for some of you. In that case, I think it's definitely important to practice some mindful breathing. Just connect with yourself. That can help to eventually develop and radiate self-love within you. We'll definitely pull out some how to love yourself affirmation cards in a moment. Yeah, maybe some of you have been critical with yourself or too hard on yourself. You might be thinking, as I said, negatively, or kind of putting yourself down with words, beating yourself up with things that you may have made mistakes on. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, 2 more and then I'll get your affirmation cards. I need to get the books for this. Okay. At this time, Starfish Spirit urges you to stretch past the limits of your everyday perception and comfort zone, to dream of bigger things and imagine with even greater hope and faith, for miraculous potential is shining down on you. Feel it, bask in it, and open yourself to be filled with inspiration. This is a very fortunate sign that Starfish Spirit has come to remind you of your infinite potential. That's beautiful. That reminds me of something I wrote down for you. I wrote down painting. So maybe some of you enjoy painting or drawing or colours, working with colours in some way. I did write down painting, so perhaps that's something that you would like to get into again or for the first time. And if so, don't believe that if you are a beginner at something like painting or drawing, again, don't put yourself down, just try it. Maybe do a tutorial from YouTube or somewhere, or take a class or workshop, but do believe in yourself if you are wanting to start a new hobby, such as painting or whatever it is. So again, this is a very fortunate sign that Starfish Spirit has come to remind you of your infinite potential. You have great potential. You can do whatever you choose to do. Are you being distracted by the illusion of a chaotic universe? Deep in your heart, you know the world is full of magic, and White Raven has appeared to remind you that the ways of the world can cause spiritual amnesia. Stay awake and alert, for Spirit wants you to enjoy the miracles all around you. Pay attention to how things come together, as if by magic, and you will see the hand of Great Spirit arranging things in your favor. Ooh, with this group in particular, I feel a lot of good things are coming your way or wanting to come your way. So try not to let any negative thoughts or things that you're saying, try not to let that kind of block you, because there is a lot of great potential here, great possibility, great gifts, great magic that is around you. So open yourself up to that. Again, definitely practice mindful breathing just to help slow you down and connect a bit more with earth energy. Slowness, being intentional, being clear, speaking the truth, or thinking, believing and speaking your truth, but just take your time, and that will help with the connection between your words and your thoughts. I did also write down so blue lace agate and clear quartz to help with connection. So if some of you do have a clear quartz crystal, it can either be like this or even a small one like this. Any type of clear quartz crystal that you have, I feel that will help with the connection between your thoughts and your words. So, or if you rather wear colours, then white and blue would be good for you. Okay, let's get some affirmation cards for you. This is group number 2. Group number 2. 2 might actually be a number you've been seeing as well. We've got 2 here, we've got 2, 2. Your group 2, we've got 2 here. Okay. I'm hearing to say this is fixable. So for some of you who've been dealing with this disconnection for quite a while and you feel this is just how you are permanently forever, no, this is fixable. It is possible to slow down and connect your words with your thoughts, etc. It is possible. Okay, there may be more than one affirmation for you, but we'll see. We'll let them fly out. So again, guidance to maintain a healthy mental well-being for group number 2. Oh, that was close. As I'm doing this, I feel called to say for you to close your eyes and just take like 3 deep mindful breaths like we did in the beginning. Just breathe as I'm shuffling your affirmation cards. Keep breathing, even if it's past the 3rd breath, just keep breathing, take your time. Not wanting to come out, keep breathing. Okay, there you go. Right, we've got, of course, 2. That's your number. Right, here's your first one. It's set. Oh, that's beautiful. We have I am in harmony. Beautiful. So connection. Okay. I am in harmony with all that surrounds me. I am at peace. That just brought something to mind. Maybe some of you who are talking like quite a lot and faster than your thought process. Maybe some of you feel as if you're running out of time and that you need to kind of over talk or quickly get it out before something happens. I don't know, that just came to mind. But know that you are in harmony. Okay, let me read this again. So your affirmation, or one of yours: I am in harmony with all that surrounds me. I am at peace. And then we have I affirm only the good in life. So that's another confirmation about what your previous card mentioned. So for those of you who are self-sabotaging, so saying negative things about yourself or believing negative things about yourself from others or just from you, no, try to change that. Try to think positively about yourself. I affirm only the good in life. So you deserve good in life. You deserve those infinite possibilities. You deserve the magic that's all around you. Affirm, trust, accept, believe that there is good in your life. Your other one is perfect. I let go of limitations and recognize the true beauty of my being. That's perfect. That's what this card said. Number 25, Sacred Temple. Okay, so I'll hold that together so you can see. I let go of limitations and recognize the true beauty of my being. This is wonderful because if you see in this card that this bit where it says the true beauty of my being, the color is pink, and that's the color that this woman's wearing. Which, remember when I read the book for this, it mentioned about connecting with your beauty. Let me read it again. Number 25. And as you care for your physical form, silence your inner critic, the voice that compares your body to others and puts you down, and speak to yourself as if you are the powerful goddess capable of moving mountains. Know that you are worthy of reverence and of care, and your value is intrinsic. Honor the beauty in every curve, the strength in every scar, and the worthiness inside with your words and thoughts. But yeah, honor your beauty. So maybe some of you may be struggling with your body or how you visually look. But yeah, one more time. So I let go of limitations, so any negativity relating to you and anyone else. I let go of limitations and recognize the true beauty of my being. And again, and this bit, I visualize all my limitations falling away one by one until I am safe, healed, and whole. That's wonderful. I love your affirmation cards. Ooh, okay, that was you, group number 2. I will read your affirmation cards again because I think that's wonderful and it's so perfect for your group. Whew, okay, so here are your affirmation cards. As well as this, I do recommend to practice some gentle breathing to help with that connection. If you like wearing different colours, maybe wear quite a bit of light blue and white. That will help connect your words and thoughts together. Maybe anything earth related as well, I think would also be good for you. So something slow like painting, drawing, maybe gardening, reading, something that can help slow you down a bit would also be good. Okay, your cards, and then that's it. I affirm only the good in life. Another word for affirm is accept. Manifest. I manifest, I accept only the good in life. You deserve it, I feel called to add. I am in harmony with all that surrounds me. I am at peace. I let go of limitations and recognize the true beauty of my being. I visualize all my limitations falling away one by one until I am safe, healed, and whole. Beautiful. I love that. Okay, I feel to just take a moment to breathe myself, and then I'll move on to group number 3. Okay, moving on to group number 3. As you saw, I started writing some messages I was getting ready for you. Okay. I feel to give, this is back to this is back to group number 2, and even this group as well. That's why I was silent just there, just to see what I was feeling. But yeah, with group 2, blue lace agate, and this one, group number 3, green malachite, I feel to give your groups a hug. Yeah. Okay, so group number 3, malachite crystal. Again, what I channeled for you straight away was perseverance, the need to persevere. So this is encouragement for you to continue prioritizing your mental health, continue with whatever positive practices you're already doing, because I feel like you are a bit proactive, like you're taking or trying to take charge, and you're trying to stabilize your mental well-being, trying to put practices in, or therapy. That was one of one of the things I wrote for you. So some of you in this group are attending therapy, are considering it, are doing your own version of therapy. That's fantastic. Your message is to continue doing that, persevere with it. So for example, for those who are doing therapy, if it's getting a bit difficult in terms of the topics you're discussing is getting difficult, or it feels as though it's a bit hard right now, persevere with it. Don't consider quitting. Don't consider dropping out. Don't stop doing what you're being called to do in order to heal yourself. Yeah. Okay, other things that I've written down for you was anxiety. So everyone, I'm sure, experiences anxiety in some form, but for you, group 3, Malachite, I do feel it's quite a deep-rooted thing for you, anxiety. So maybe this is something you've had or that you've experienced for a long time. Maybe it's the way you grew up, maybe in the home, childhood, something like that, even adulthood, or both. Whatever it is, I do sense anxiety and worrying a lot about the future, what's to come. What I also wrote down, which was interesting, was train. So maybe some of you have a fear or feel quite anxious about going on a train or travel. I wrote that down as well, train and travel. Whew, okay, let's see. But yeah, as I said in the beginning, I want to give this group a hug, as well as group number 2. Maybe some of you in group 2 are in this group as well. We shall see. Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you have been crying. I'm seeing that. Again, I feel called to just repeat what I said about whatever you have started doing to help yourself. So that could be many things. That could be therapy or an activity, like a hobby that you like, that you've gotten into to help with your mental well-being. It could be maybe taking some time off work, reducing your hours, your days, changing jobs to something that's more uplifting for you, volunteering, whatever you've done to help you with your mental well-being, please continue. Please continue with it, even if it feels hard at times. So my example of therapy, if certain topics are coming up that are difficult, that's proof that, or that's a sign that you are healing. I'm hearing to say sometimes healing hurts, but that's how you know that you are healing. Yeah. Okay, there's one more. Yep, there it is. Since that one flipped over, we'll start with this. So, again, group number 3, Malachite, anxiety, therapy, train, worrying about the future, travel, anxiety. Okay. We've got number 35, you've got focus. Straight away, I'm sensing that this is confirmation of what I said about continuing, about persevering, focusing on what you've been doing already to help yourself mentally. If you can see here, so this is the stock card, number 35. We've got a hand with the eye in the middle, and the word is focus. The energy is air. But yeah, straight away I just sense for you to continue. Like, don't give up, don't change it. continue doing this because it's helping to uplift your spirit. Sagittarius symbol there, and air. It's helping to uplift you, take you higher, to heal you. Yeah. Okay, we also have number 5. We have grounding. This is earth spirit as well. We've got potato. And then we've got a pile of tarot, the original tarot deck here. Quite drawn to that. So perhaps some of you are interested in tarot, or well, of course, if you're watching this video, but perhaps you're interested in doing it for yourself. I think that would be amazing. So for those of you who, well, anyone, if you're a beginner or if you already do tarot, regardless, I think that would be a great practice for you to incorporate in your kind of mental well-being style. Yeah, I think that's wonderful. So maybe, yeah, I feel that's advice for you. So if you are doing therapy, if you are doing whatever practices you're already doing, because I do feel this group have started something already, whatever that is to help with your well-being, continue with that, and also consider getting into tarot. That can be great with giving you kind of daily or weekly guidance. Yeah, that would be really useful for you, and that's also a way for you to seek spiritual support. So as well as kind of ground level support from, so for example with therapy, a friend, or a hobby like gardening, growing vegetables, potatoes, whatever it is, painting, whatever practice you're doing, or walking, going for walks in nature, doing a practice that's connecting you spiritually will be fantastic for you. Yeah, I'll write that down. And you can get the original tarot deck if you want, or you can, there's loads of oracle cards or different styles of tarot decks available online. You can search for it and buy whichever one you feel drawn to. Yeah, that would be great for spiritual support. Okay, we'll go over here. Lovely, we've got bees, community. I'm seeing with this, maybe some of you have, I don't sense started, but maybe some of you are thinking about or have started attending a group, like a support group. So maybe a group with other people who experience anxiety the way you do, or yeah, I'm just seeing you sitting around like a table with other people, sharing stories, or just doing something for all of you guys to uplift your mental well-being. So maybe that's something you can look into as well, like as the community group. Ooh, lovely. We have feather, messages. Beautiful. I feel there's a few messages in that card itself. So one, what I mentioned about you getting into tarot or oracle cards for spiritual support. With that, the universe can send you messages, but I also might read the card for this as well. I feel there's an extra message there for you. Yeah, I'll do that now. So this is the Signs of the Times Oracle deck. Maybe you might like to buy this one. It's by Crystal Banner, Crystal with a K. It's beautiful oracle cards. Okay, so number 7, feather. I feel there's something here for you. Okay, an encounter with a feather is the equivalent of a divine special delivery. If you find a feather on a walk or randomly notice one out your window, it's connecting you to the wonder of the spiritual world. Be open and receptive to the messages the universe is sending at this time. The black feather pictured in the sand is a message that you are surrounded by your angels and a reminder to be open to their wisdom and guidance. A divine presence is watching over you and wants to pass along an encouraging message. Remain open to the insights you receive at this time. You are being gifted with information that will assist you in your journey if only you stop and listen. The colour of the feather that you come across has its own special meaning. Someone wants to communicate with you. Beautiful. So visually, like symbolically, maybe some of you are seeing feathers. If so, that can relate to you, what I read out. But also, the way the universe and your guides and angels and ancestors can connect with you and help you is through tarot, is through oracle cards. Okay, we'll go over here. Oh, perfect. We have number 20, prayer. That's perfect. And then we have number 28, sight of owl. Ooh, this one's interesting. I'll read the book for this. Amazing. Yeah, I feel that's a strong message for you to do tarot. Tarot, oracle cards, whatever you choose. Yeah, the universe wants to connect with you spiritually. Like, really wants to connect with you. Giving you messages, giving you help, giving you assistance. Maybe helping to guide you towards the right community to join. Or helping to guide you with what type of therapy to choose, what type of alternative healing methods for you to choose. They want to give you extra guidance, a lot of guidance actually, and want to give you the strength to persevere and carry on. Some of you in this group might pray a lot, or might be wanting to start praying. If so, this is a sign for you to definitely do that, or definitely continue. Build that into your rhythm, I'm feeling called to say. So maybe like a routine, so maybe every morning, every evening, or even if it's at the particular times when you are feeling quite stressed and anxious and worried, or if you're about to travel and that's causing some anxiety within you, take that moment to pray. So rather than moving towards panic, choose to move into prayer. And that can look different for many of you. Take your own style of praying or connecting with the divine, your earth, your higher self, your ancestors, whoever you pray to, that divine energy. Yeah, choose to connect with that in times of panic, stress. Okay. I feel to read possibly all of this, so okay, let's see. So number 28, sight of owl. Oh, actually, before I start reading, if you see, there's a lot of feathers on this woman. So yeah, feather is a strong message for you. And even, okay, hold on. I have to show you all of this again. Okay, so in the potato one with the tarot cards, there's, oh, actually that's a leaf. I thought that was a feather, but we'll let that go. But yeah, of course, we've got the feather message for you. So visually, that symbol, but it's also here as well. And that's a different deck. So yeah, feathers is a symbol for you from the universe. Okay. Owl has spotted something heading your way and warns you to pay attention to the subtle, finer details. With night vision far superior to that of humans and many other creatures, the owl's sharp eyes are legendary. Her ability to turn her head nearly full circle will help you see beyond what is immediately in front of you. An important decision is on the horizon. While it might not look like much when it arrives, it will have a significant impact on your life. The benign appointments on your calendar may be much more important to your future than you might have realized. Your full awareness is required now, and you must watch carefully like a bird of prey and decide what is the right path for you when the time comes. You will be challenged to make difficult decisions. Keep in mind the bigger picture. Will this choice support who you want to be and the goals that you have? Do not worry if you must release one goal in favor of another. Better opportunities will replace any that have been lost. I feel called to say that last bit again. Do not worry if you must release one goal in favor of another. Better opportunities will replace any that have been lost. And then we have release affirmations here, which I'll read out for you. We are beings who love our comfort zones, and this card is the much needed nudge to step out of yours and allow what is coming to arrive. Recite this affirmation for the next 7 days. So number 1, I release myself from all expectations. Number 2, I release myself from the need to control. Number 3, I release myself from fighting redirection. Number 4, I release myself from fear of the unknown. That's a key one for you. I release myself from fear of the unknown. And then number 5, I release myself to all that is, knowing all is as it should be. Wow. Okay, let's end on your affirmation cards. Group number 3, Malachite. Okay. You have, oh, we've got 3. Okay. Right, we'll start with this one. Feel cool to hold that again, your crystal. Okay, so I accept all that I have created for myself, my past and my present. I am willing to allow my future to happen. Oh, that's perfect. Because one of the things I mentioned that I wrote down was like you feeling worried quite a lot about the future, which I'm sure many people are to some extent, but with you I feel it's quite deep. So this is a great affirmation for you. I'll read it again. I accept all that I have created for myself, my past and my present. I am willing to allow my future to happen. I forgive all past experiences. I feel called to say for those of you who have had a past negative or scary experience with regards to the trains or travelling, don't allow that experience to hold you back forever or for the future. I forgive all past experiences. Another one. I see myself healthy, whole, and living in a society where it is safe for me to be who I am and to love others. Again, I see myself healthy, whole, and living in a society where it is safe for me to be who I am and to love others. And then on the back it says, I am in the right place at the right time doing the right thing. I am in the right place at the right time doing the right thing. And your last affirmation. My day begins and ends with self-love and appreciation. I wake up in the morning loving myself, praising myself, and telling myself I love being me. That's amazing. I'll say that bit again. I wake up in the morning loving myself, praising myself, and telling myself I love being me. Amazing. A song just came to mind which I think would be good for you to listen to. I'm sure you might have heard of it. It's called I Ain't Stressing Today. It's by Dear Silas. The words in that song would be great for you to listen to. But that's you, group number 3. You've got a lot of beautiful messages, really quite clear and direct. I would encourage you to rewatch this again so that you could possibly write down all of the affirmations that came out for you. So you've got 3 here from that deck, but you also had quite a lot in this one as well. So write all of them down, maybe choose a few that really connect strongly with you, and then repeat that. Repeat those affirmations to you, I would say every day. So maybe in the evening, in the morning, whenever, but every day. I think it's important for you in particular to repeat these affirmations so that they can start sinking into your subconscious, and then you will believe those affirmations, and that can help uplift you as well. I do feel quite an excited energy with this community card as well for you, so that could be something you're looking forward to. To finding that community of people who you can be your true self with. I see myself healthy, whole, and living in a society where it's safe for me to be who I am and to love others. Okay, beautiful. was you number 3. Surprisingly, I feel called to say I need a break. Oh, I've got this one. Let's put that in. But yeah, another confirmation, group 3. Continue with whatever healthy practice you've started doing for your mental well-being. Okay. But yeah, surprisingly, I feel I need, well, not surprisingly, but I just feel I need to take a, like I need to walk around a bit before I get into the next group. Yeah, I'll do that now. Yeah. I'm back. I just needed a moment to stretch and do a few yoga poses. So maybe that could be a message for this group coming up. Okay, so this group is the white group. I felt called to bring a feather for you. Yeah. Ooh, I feel to start with your affirmation cards actually. Okay, so what I sensed for the white group, the feather, was difficulty with understanding and where to fit in. That could be in personal life, at work, just in life generally, I'm feeling called to say. Yeah. Maybe some of you have been alone, like isolation I'm hearing called to say, and that's taking a toll on your mental health. Okay, you've got your cards. Right, we'll start with this. Oh, we've got 3. Okay. So, I receive life's gifts with joy and pleasure and gratitude. I open myself to all good. You have, I trust and know that all is well in my world. Divine right action is guiding me every moment of the day. I know that whatever the outcome is, it is perfect for me and everyone concerned. And then you have, I am a beloved child of the universe and have been given everything I need for every experience I shall have. I was born to enjoy life. Okay. We'll start with this one. In my mind's eye, I just see someone standing in the middle of somewhere and just really feeling lost, like looking around, running a bit over there, coming back, running that way, coming back. That's what I'm seeing. So perhaps that describes your energy or how you feel. Like feeling a bit lost, not sure where to go, not sure what to do. Mainly where to go, like where to be. Yeah. Group number 4. Okay. I'll put those back. A lot of cards have been dropping on the floor today. Okay. Surprisingly, some of you some of you in this group might not like crystals. I don't know, that kind of came through a bit. I heard crystals and then felt the energy of not liking it. So maybe some of you, oh, that makes sense. I just realized, because each group I usually have a crystal for, but for your group I felt to have a feather and this pendant, this piece of jewelry. So yeah, maybe some of you don't like crystals. That's okay. Everyone's different. It's alright. That makes sense as well, because that's different to those other groups and the feeling of you not fitting in kind of thing. Okay. Let's see what messages you have. You're probably a group of people who really stand out, like wherever you are, workplace, friend group, family. You're probably really someone who is quite different to everyone else, which means you're called for a higher purpose. I'm feeling called to say. Oh, yeah, okay, stop there. Okay. Ooh, group number 4, feather. Let's bring this together. Can't remember which one fell out for you now, but I'll start again. I'll come back to this. Okay. Alright, let's just start here. So, your sign of the time cards, you have number 12, peace, harmony. This is what you're longing for, I feel called to say. You're longing for that sense of peace and harmony, belonging. You have number 17, key, opportunity. And you have dog spirit, being loyal to what you love. I wrote down order, so some of you might like order and structure, and you might be quite blunt and quite, you like things like this and that's it type of person. So guidance to maintain a healthy mental well-being for group number 4, feather, white. Okay, your Green Witch Oracle cards, you have number 36, gratitude, pink rose, it's beautiful, and you have tranquility, violet, nice. I'm hearing you say, are there any more cards? As in to like hurry up or to get on with it. So some of you might be impatient. Okay, let's go back to this one. Yeah. Okay. Right, these are all your cards, group 4. Give me a moment while I channel, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. Yeah. I feel you guys in this group, you don't understand why not why the way that you are, but you don't understand or have a clear understanding of why people see you the way that they see you, or you may not understand why they respond to you the way that they do. That's what I'm sensing. And so that kind of energy results in you shying yourself away. Well, not shying, but just removing yourself away from those type of situations. That's what I'm seeing. That it's just better for you to be in the darkness. That it's just better for you to be by yourself. Definitely sense that. I open myself to all good. That's an affirmation for you. Open yourself to the goodness of life. I receive life's gifts with joy and pleasure and gratitude. That came up twice for you. Gratitude. I think that's a practice then that you can definitely do or start doing today. Think of 4 things, or you can just start with 2, but aim towards 4 or more. I am grateful for, and if it doesn't come to you straight away, that's fine. Similar to group number 2, I think it was, just take a deep breath, breathe, slow down. Definitely slow down, and then just let the answer come to you naturally. But that's definitely a practice that will help with your mental well-being. Gratitude. Ideally 4 or more. 4 or more things. Gratitude practice. Okay, let's go over here. I've got 2 air cards. It's interesting. I feel your energy is rushing me, which is interesting. With the style that I do, my readings and everything, I take my time. But in your case, I feel to hurry up and be quick, that you want your message quickly. But that energy, that rushing energy doesn't allow me to do my best work. So that's just a gentle reminder that if you are in a rushing state right now, just take a deep breath, allow me to kind of channel the right messages for you. Yeah. That could also be something that others may sense about you. Maybe especially in the workplace or in a friend situation, a friend group situation, that without realizing you may have the energy of rushing people. So if someone else has mentioned that to you, then maybe take that as, consider that as being true. Okay, right. For those of you who like candles, I feel that's a nice practice for you to do as well. So to just sit with a candle and just breathe and focus your attention on that candle, and that can help kind of bring some peace to mind. So some candle work. Maybe scented candles as well, for those of you who do like scented candles, but if not, a plain scented one would be fine as well. But yeah, candle work would be quite good. And for those of you who like flowers and nature, connect with that as well. If you can grow some seeds, like grow some flower seeds, that would be beautiful. If you have a garden or just a balcony or windowsill, maybe put a plant there so you can see it, and that can just make you smile. I feel like you need that. Like you need lots of little things that make you smile, because I feel oftentimes what surrounds you or what you encounter on a daily basis or on a regular are things that make you fake smile. So for example, a work situation or friend group, like whatever they're talking about, you just feel kind of forced to just smile and go along with whatever they're saying, but you truly need things that genuinely make you smile. So if it's a plant on the windowsill, if it's a candle, whatever it is, do that. or have that. I did write down yoga for you, so that could be another practice to help with your mental well-being, as well as physical and just that. So healthy practice for you as a whole, doing yoga, connecting your body with your breath, feeling in alignment. That's good for your body, your spirit, your mental well-being, everything. But yeah, engage in peaceful activities, whatever that is for you. Again, candle, yoga, tai chi even. Did I say candle already? Yeah, candle, flowers, painting. I'm seeing like paint dripping from this image. Drawing, story work, watching movies, films, positive, peaceful, funny even. Yeah, funny films or comedy. Yeah, you need things like that. I feel that's really important for you. Like comedy or funny films to make you genuinely smile. Definitely. Okay, and I'll read this one out again. So you were born to enjoy life. That's an affirmation for you. I was born to enjoy life. I am a beloved child of the universe and have been given everything I need for every experience I shall have. Okay, those are those messages. I feel there's an extra message here for you. You've also got you've got Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. So you've got 3 cards from 3 different decks mentioning gratitude. That's complete confirmation for you. That's out of everything, that's what you need to do the most. Practice some gratitude. And that's not saying anything negative about you as a person at all. It's just a reminder or a gentle suggestion for you to practice gratitude. It's really easy to kind of forget some things that we're fortunate to have, if that made sense. So of course other people in different parts of the world, or even people in the same country or same street as you even, are maybe struggling more than you are. I want to word this correctly, hold on. The main message basically is to practice gratitude. So for example, food, we'll use that as an example. So food and a job. So if you're fortunate to always have a meal, so for example, if you have 3 meals a day, like breakfast, lunch and dinner, snacks, whatever it is, and having meals that you like, home cooked or whatever it is, or if you are fortunate to go to restaurants to eat regularly, that is definitely something to be grateful for. The fact that you have access to food, the fact that you're always able to nourish your body with food when you need to, that is a complete blessing and something to be grateful for. Someone else in maybe a different part of the world, the country, or even the same place as where you are, may not have that. That might not be a reality for them. That someone else may be struggling quite a lot with food. So that's just an example, but yeah, just be grateful for the things that you have or have access to. I feel to stay on that for a bit more actually. Okay, so I'll think of a few more examples, but you can of course find your own things that you're grateful for. But I'll just say obvious ones. So food, having somewhere to sleep, so having a home. I'll stay on that topic actually a bit more. Home. So if you're someone who owns their home, that is definitely something to be grateful for. My goodness, quite a lot of people are finding it difficult right now, of course, to own a home because of the prices, which are just going up and up and up. So if you are someone who owns their own home, please include that in your gratitude list, because that's definitely something to be grateful for. Not everyone owns a home, so that's another example. It's kind of confirmed with that key. We've got food, we've got home, let's see, there's so many things. Clothes, so if you have clothes, whether it's the style of clothing that you really want or not, the fact that you have clothes to keep you warm and cover your body, etc. That's also something to be grateful for. Clean clothes as well. So if you have a washing machine, or if you go to the, what's it called? Laundromat? I think that's the American term, but what's it called? The place where you wash your clothes. What's it called in? I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, laundromat basically, where you go to wash your clothes in the big washing machines. So yeah, you can be grateful for food, for a home, so if you own it, but even if you don't own it, so if you are renting, that's also something to be grateful for, because some people don't even have a home to rent, or a place to stay to rent. There's so many things that you can be grateful for, and this isn't to make you feel bad for the things that you have, absolutely not. It's just a reminder that things aren't as bad as it may seem. That's it. Things aren't as bad as they may seem. Okay, we'll move on to here. But again, find your own, or find other things that you can add to your gratitude list. So at least 4, ideally. Okay, so divine right action is guiding me every moment of the day. I know that whatever the outcome is, it is perfect for me and everyone concerned. I trust and know that all is well in my world. That kind of links to gratitude as well, knowing that all is well in your world. Though it may not seem like it at times, trust and know that all is well in your world. I feel there's another card here. Hold on, let's see where you are. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Get one more card for you. There it is. Oh, there's another one coming out as well. The one that just flipped over there was number 4. That's your group as well. And it says yin yang balance. Beautiful. And then last card for you, we have number 38, succulence, resilience. That is the energy I sensed from you. You're quite tough, you're strong, you're resilient, you're on it, you're forward, you're quite blunt. Okay, I am going to read the books for some of these. Yeah. We'll start with this one. Dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Practically, and like on face value, some of you might have a dog or be wanting a dog. Right, let's get into the message of it though. Number 19. 19 times. I don't know what that might be relating to. You might have tried something 19 times, an application 19 times. If it is related to home ownership, because that kind of fell under the key. So something relating to a home. I don't know, that's just an extra message that came out. You trying something many times in relation to a home. Okay, so the book message for this one. Dog spirit appears to remind you that although change is a part of life and all of us are meant to evolve, our love and commitments remain strong. You are loved now and can trust that this higher love is true. Spirit loves you, and love has arrived in many forms now, manifesting in the people you surround yourself with, expressed uniquely through them. Dog spirit also says, be true to that which you love, for now is a good time of good fortune. Be steady as you recognize that people and things are always transforming. And with that, I feel to say to give grace to people. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. So maybe if you are around others whose energy is very different to yours. So if you're around people who maybe speak quite negatively about each other and just in a kind of negative, kind of toxic environment, try not to judge them. You don't know where they're at in their own personal journey. Yeah, so kind of give grace, give space, and distant, compassionate love to that person or to those people. Okay. Your heart is loving and true, and Dog Spirit wants you to know that your steadfast commitment to experiencing and expressing love will attract and manifest more love. You deserve all of it. Have faith in Spirit's plan for you. Okay. You keep moving away, I feel calling to say. Of course, the feather is light, but with each breath or every movement, it keeps moving away. And I just feel that's related to you as well. That you keep moving away. Yeah. Okay. More messages, more messages. I'm going to read these ones out, and then that's for you. We'll start with the key, number 17. Blocks are lifted. Oh, okay. Blocks are lifted. Purchase a new home or car. Start a new business. Business opportunities. Pursue what you have been wanting. Pursue what you have been waiting for. Unlock wisdom and knowledge. Those are some additional meanings. Okay. It is your call on how you choose to move forward. The key also symbolizes access, detachment, and freedom. You may be inspired to try new things or be ready to pursue an opportunity without fear of the outcome. Now is the time to unlock your potential. Without fear of the outcome, that's interesting. I'll read that bit again and then I'll read this. It kind of connects. So the key also symbolizes access, detachment, and freedom. You may be inspired to try new things or be ready to pursue an opportunity without fear of the outcome. And then this says, divine right action is guiding me every moment of the day. I know that whatever the outcome is, it is perfect for me and everyone concerned. Beautiful. Yin-yang balance. The yin-yang symbol represents duality in all aspects of life. Light and darkness, masculine and feminine, the higher self and the shadow self, etc. These are all seemingly opposite, but they are complementary and interconnected. The duality of this symbol is that although its origins are divine, in popular culture it represents both the spiritual and the secular. You do not have to choose one over the other. The yin-yang symbol, displayed as a charm on a necklace, is a reminder to embrace and recognize all parts of yourself, including the hidden or unseen aspects. Embrace your own duality and the way you express yourself. The universe is a chaotic yet finely tuned machine that always seeks to balance itself out. You should too. Express all aspects of yourself. Embrace your spirituality. Let go of anything weighing you down. Change your perspective. There's quite a lot there. That's really interesting. That made me think what I mentioned about how you may sometimes be surrounded by others who are very different to you. That kind of, when I read that out, it made me think of it. So an example again, say if your energy is very positive, very uplifting, quite yellow, positive, uplifting, and you often find yourself around those who are the opposite, for whatever reason, that was meant to happen. So maybe there's something for you to learn. Not saying you have to change yourself at all, but maybe it's just a balance. There's something there about balance. So the universe wants to bring that balance to you. So maybe it's you. Okay, I know what I want to say. Let me just communicate it. Okay, so the example I said, say if you are a very positive person, and you often see yourself around those who are quite negative, or those who like to bring people down, there's a balance quality there. There's a balance quality there that was done on purpose by the universe. So maybe that's an opportunity for you to understand, or to just have compassion and grace for that person, for that side. Or maybe it's for some of you, maybe it's a reflection of how you may feel at times to other people. So as in negative, or not having grace for someone. I don't know, there's a lot of things I could say with that. I don't want to go into too much detail. But basically, if you are someone who often finds himself around those who are opposite to you, take a higher perspective with what's going on. There's something about balance there. So maybe there's something for you to learn, or maybe there's something for you to share with those people. Not in all situations, but just be open to balance. Be open to what may be happening, or why the universe is putting you around these people, or why you may be attracting some of these people. Maybe it's because you have something wonderful to offer, even if it is just your presence. Maybe surprisingly, there's something that you could learn from those people. Not about being negative or tearing people down, but just something about their personality. I don't know. Just be open and have grace with those situations. Alright, I feel to kind of say all the things I've written for you, and then to read your last message. So, again, White Feather Group. I sense that you may not like crystals, or not connect with them as strongly, and that's okay. I sense that you often find difficulty with understanding, especially like where you belong or where you fit in, things like that, and that's kind of affecting your mental well-being, and that you often move away from people, which can sometimes be a positive thing, especially if it's in efforts to protect your peace, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. I feel it's important for you to engage in peaceful practices, so like I mentioned about candle work, definitely having a gratitude list, so maybe just deep breath and then saying things that you're grateful for, writing it down in a journal. Definitely engaging in gratitude, knowing that you knowing that you was born to enjoy life, and that you don't deserve bad things to happen to you. So if that's something that you've said to yourself, please know that's not true. You was born to enjoy life. Allow yourself to experience all good, because there is a lot of good around you, but you may not see it sometimes. Again, balance. This is kind of important, or is very important for you. Your energy and other people's energy, there's a balance there. There's just something for you to investigate. I feel like I shouldn't give too much explanation or too much detailed examples with this, because it will be quite different for many people, but the message is balance. Like, open yourself up to understanding or sensing what about your interactions can help you achieve balance. Yeah, I'll stop there. Being loyal to what you love. Okay, right, we'll read this. Oh no, what else did I write? Yeah, about rushing. Sometimes you may be rushing quite a lot. Maybe rushing yourself, but other people too. So just be aware of that. Of course, everyone works at their own pace, myself included, and yourself included too. I'm sure no one likes to be rushed, so just keep that in mind. I did sense that you're quite an orderly person. You like things in order, which is fine. I just sensed that about you. And also the message that came out in one of those cards was to explore and express all aspects of you. And that also probably relates to this balance card. So there's different sides of you, there's different parts of you, and all of those parts are beautiful, wonderful, and you can take your time working on your confidence to express those parts of you. Okay, last card for you, number 38, resilience. Oh, and yoga as well. Like, I think yoga will be great for you, as well as comedy films, things that help you to smile genuinely. Plants, painting, whatever you like. Okay. Mainly recognized as common houseplants, succulents are also known for thriving in difficult conditions. That's interesting. So with my example of you being in a situation, you being like the positive, comforting person and finding yourself with others who are quite negative and opposite to you, those difficult situations may be helping you in some way, even if it's just helping your resilience, helping your ability to connect, your ability to have grace, your ability to have compassion for that person. Yeah. Okay, so succulents are also known for thriving in difficult conditions. They store water in their leaves, their stems, and their roots, which allows them to thrive long after they've been tended. This card represents the long-term planning, tenacity, and endurance it takes to develop resilience. Take advantage of your own inner reserves of mental and physical resilience in challenging times to remain calm and collected in the face of crisis and confusion. When you tap into this reserve, you are gaining valuable skills and learning important lessons about your limits. Stay healthy by watering yourself with love and care. Despite everything you have endured thus far, you continue to bloom. It's a wonderful card to end on. Okay, that's it for you, group 4. I thought that was quite a lot of messages. You are a mentally strong group. I do sense that about you. I see like the strength, the strongness that you have mentally, but with kind of confusion and cloudiness around that strength, meaning your interactions with people, and again that kind of difficulty with understanding where you fit in or belong, or things like that. I hope these messages have been useful for you, group 4. Again, white feather group, maybe you are seeing feathers too, or that's a symbol that you connect with. Yeah, it will be okay. Continue being the strong person that you are, but do allow yourself to smile, like genuinely, not the fake smiling, not the fake agreeing. Like, do the things or put things in places that will genuinely make you happy and smile. Engage in those type of things a bit more. Out of anything that I've said, please take away the gratitude recommendation for you to do. Yeah, so what things are you grateful for, genuinely? Not just saying the obvious stuff, which of course is perfectly fine, but really think about the things that you're grateful for, no matter how small it is. Even if it's being grateful for someone holding the door open for you, having an interaction with a butterfly. So if a butterfly kind of lands on you or just flies past you, being grateful for that experience, little things like that. But yeah, that is a strong thing for you to do to help you maintain a healthy mental well-being. Gratitude. Gratitude, yoga, things that make you smile, things to help you balance your energy. So yoga will help with that a lot. Yeah, just bring more of this into your daily or even weekly routine. Peace, harmony, tranquil, candles, painting even, plants, flowers, whatever it is that you like. Jewelry. Yeah, perhaps some of you or a lot of you like jewelry. I feel to show you this again. I was born to enjoy life. That's an important affirmation for you. I was born to enjoy life. You was not born to struggle as it may feel like that for you a lot of the time. He wasn't born to only experience darkness. He was born to enjoy life and experience lightness as well. Okay. And remember to have grace for those other people, for others who are on a different path to you. You don't need to understand their path, but just have grace and compassion for those people. But not saying you have to develop the same mentality as those people or the same practices as them if you don't agree with it, but just kind of accept that that's where they're at, and you continue being and going in the direction that you're going in. Okay. Okay, I thought that was good. Right, let's move this out the way. I really hope these messages were useful for everyone. I'm just sorting this out. So again, these messages are guidance to maintain a healthy mental well-being. So those of you who've been struggling mentally or just generally, that's what these messages are for, to help you. Again, some of you might be in one group, two groups, three, or maybe all four. Maybe a particular message in one group is for you, and then maybe a message in another group is for you, and then maybe a different group. All those messages are for you. You can watch the whole video to see. I've enjoyed doing this. I think this was really really good, but really necessary as well. So if whether you connected with a group or not, I would like for you to share this with someone who you feel could benefit, or maybe you could just save this video and watch it at a later time when you feel that you need some messages from here. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see all of those groups. Let's move that out. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you. So, 4 groups. Group number 1, Amethyst. Group number 2, Blue Lace Agate. Group number 3, Malachite. And group number 4, White Feather. Guidance to maintain a healthy mental well-being. Thank you everyone for listening to me speak. I will be back very soon. Again, share this video with someone who you feel will benefit. If you were able to benefit from the messages here, please let me know. You can like the video, subscribe for more, or leave a comment telling me which group was yours or what specific message connected with you strongly. I would love to read that, or love to hear those kind of the ways that the messages kind of connected with you. Okay, before we end, we'll do 4 mindful breaths again, and just allow that to be a time for those messages to sink in with you. Group number 4, as we do this breathing right now, try and think of things that you're grateful for. We haven't started yet, I'm just thinking, give me a minute. Group number 2, so Blue Lace Agate. As we're breathing, try to think of some positive words that you can say to yourself or about yourself. Or even if it's this one right here. So, I let go of limitations and recognize the true beauty of my being. So think of that as we're breathing in a moment. Group number 3, Malachite. As we're breathing, try and clear your mind. Number 3, try to open yourself up to receiving spiritual messages and guidance. There's a lot of spiritual work with you, like yeah, they really want to connect with you. You're the group that had a lot of feathers, even though this is a feather group, but perhaps maybe you chose both groups. But yeah, as we breathe number 3, just try and clear your mind and allow spirit to communicate with you. And group number 1, as we breathe, if you're still here, you can repeat this one. I am not restricted by limiting beliefs. Okay, we'll start breathing now. So you can close your eyes if you wish, place a hand wherever they feel comfortable. You can hold a crystal if you like, or jewelry for number 4, or a feather if you have one. Okay, so taking a gentle inhale now through your nose, and then exhaling. Continue a few more times at your own pace. Beautiful. Okay, thank you everyone for listening to me speak. I'll be back soon with another video. Okay, like the video, subscribe, share it with somebody, leave a comment if you wish, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.